Hey, it's Aaron.
And Dustin.
And Katie.
And this is the story so far. As usual, we're back here in the studio. We're going to be talking about 2014 Comic-Con.
Woo!
Doing our review of it. It's been 2 weeks now. We did a compilation of some interviews for our last video, so hopefully everybody's seen it. If not, go back and check it out on YouTube at Dutch Aaron 90210. Look up our channel there. Also, you can try and find our Facebook posts. Our Facebook page is Facebook/The Story So Far USA. So you can find it there. You can find all our previous videos there. So definitely check it out. But yeah, it's like I say, it's been 2 weeks ago, and it was a hell of an event.
It was amazing. I'm gonna verbally. I'm not gonna beat you.
You gonna go all Ray Rice on her?
I'll beat you.
We also had domestic disturbance. When you see this, send police to Aaron's house. Totally kidding. Don't do that.
Oh, shoot.
You mean the studio?
Yeah, the studio.
Yeah, what are you talking about? My house. So anyway, so Comic-Con. Let's talk about it. I dressed up as Dum Dum Duggan from the Howling Commandos, who were a support group for Captain America, and then later Dum Dum was, or I guess currently still is, the best friend to Nick Fury. If you guys want to find out all about that, check out the original Sin series going on in Marvel Comics, and you'll find out all about Dum Dum Duggan and the conspiracy behind him.
Most excellent. I got to be Killer Moth, and we met Stephen Amell.
We did. And John Barrowman, and we got this really dorky picture.
I thought that was awesome. I really thought that John Barrowman doing that was so cool.
But just a little side note, you probably saw my comment, but the way our friend was positioned, like bent over in front of John Barrowman, he didn't know John Barrowman was gay.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, so the thing is, like, he is totally not against gays, but he was like acting like he was offended that he wasn't told beforehand, and it was like,
it was so funny.
Would it have changed the picture for you? You know what I mean?
I would hope not. I mean, that was actually a funny picture. That was awesome.
I liked it. I just thought it was funny how he was reacting afterwards. Like, I don't know.
Did they talk to you guys a lot before?
Unfortunately, no. It's literally step in, take a picture, step out.
I said hi.
So how did you guys decide on that pose?
They just did it.
Like, essentially walk up and he was just, like, yeah.
That was
I know
like
with
a split-second pose.
With my friend, I just call her Ivy, but she got one with, what's the name of that guy?
Bruce Campbell?
Bruce Campbell. And essentially, when they walked up, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to put my arm around you and push him away. And so the picture is essentially that. He's pushing the husband away. That's his arm around the wife, so. Yeah, when you get special poses like that, that's basically how it goes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is unfortunate, but I mean, they have hundreds of people to get through in an hour.
Hundreds and thousands of people to go through there. So it would be cool if they'd be able to take a few seconds and chat it up with you for a second before they do that.
Well, that's what their booth is for.
Also, let me just tell you how great of a man Stephen Amell is.
He is.
He put up a T-shirt for charity. Did you see that?
Dude, he is all about charities.
Well, so this one is one he made, and it's called Fuck Cancer, but he puts the cancer ribbon as the U, so it's censored somewhat.
Yeah.
Well, he sold T-shirts that's essentially his face with a sticky note on his forehead, because that's how he does it. When you can do a Q&A with him, and when he's taking questions, he puts that on his Facebook.
Yeah.
But it just says "Fuck Cancer sincerely," which is a thing that he coined.
It's his word.
Yep. And then at the bottom it says Captain Amell.
That T-shirt was fan-made, by the way.
Yeah.
They voted on it.
And then, but the point I'm getting to here is, it was a pretty basic shirt, and in the first 2 hours he sold 1,100 of them for $20 each.
Yeah, I mean,
and 100% to research.
Like I say, he is all about the charities and that for these different people, and it's awesome to see somebody put their celebrity to work for different causes like that. And I'm sure that there are a lot of other people out there that do that, so please don't send us hate mail and messages saying, oh, well, so-and-so does it too, because yes, I understand that other people do it too, but Stephen Amell is in our face because we follow him on Facebook, and so we get to see it all the time, and he just seems like a really awesome dude.
Yeah.
So.
He's Dustin's man crush.
He is. He actually like calls out people that he thinks are being assholes too. Like on his Facebook, he actually called somebody an asshole once.
Yeah. So you guys got the picture. Did you also go and do an autograph with him?
We did not.
We didn't have enough time.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, we hadn't eaten that day, so we were like, let's get out of here and eat. I don't want to wait around for
I was about to pass out, like literally.
She was being a wimp about it.
How long did you have to stand in line for the picture?
About an hour.
Oh, that's not too bad. Did you get there early or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were actually waiting at the back of the line for the people who were in front of us, like for the group
Single
before.
John Barrowman.
Yeah, they did John Barrowman, then both of them together, and then just Stephen Amell.
Oh.
And we were standing right next to the bathroom, so we saw Grant Imahara, we saw the stupid Big Bang Theory guy, and we saw Stephen Amell all go to the bathroom.
I tell you, I almost talked shit to the Big Bang Theory guy.
Why?
Because he was probably like 3 feet away from me. They were like, out of the way, and I was just gonna be like, what? Why? Where's the celebrity?
Oh.
He's literally like 5'2", by the way.
All the guys on there except for Sheldon are short.
Way short.
Yeah, they're all short guys. So.
Yeah, I just don't like that show. So I was like, if I wasn't about to meet Stephen Amell, I might say something.
Well, Saturday we were walking around, totally packed. Oh man, Saturday was a nightmare.
So packed.
Mm-hmm.
We took the twins, which was a big mistake, but it wasn't my decision to take them. But so we took them. We were walking around and walking past everybody that were getting autographs and that. And I happened to get Matt Feuer's. And I'm sorry I slaughtered the name. It's a weird name. But anyway, I got his autograph. And the only reason why I did, it was a spur of the moment thing. He had nobody there. I was so disappointed. Well, I was disappointed that he didn't have anybody there, but I was happy because then I was able just to walk right up, lay my cash down, and get an autograph. So it was cool because I like him because he was in The Stand. He was in Watchmen as Mollusk. He was in Dawn of the Dead, the remake that came out I think in 2000 something.
He did a little voice acting, but I can't remember for what shows now.
I think you said Hercules or something.
Yeah, that's right. He was one of the demons from Hercules.
He was
Yeah.
Panic.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was also in a TV show called Eureka. And I re-looked at my text, and for some reason it said like Eureka Act when I was explaining it to you.
I was like, never heard of it, but okay.
Yeah, it was a TV show called Eureka on the Sci-Fi Channel, and I liked it. I followed that show for quite a while. I didn't get to ever see the ending to it, so I've got to get it on Netflix and finish watching it.
You know what's coming up? Walking Dead is starting again. Arrow, Flash, all that's coming up pretty quick.
It is. I'm excited. Sons of Anarchy, for those of us that are fans of that show, has already started. So, yeah, excited for the fall TV season.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have a DVR so I can record everything when I'm away.
So why were you disappointed? I don't understand.
For him not having a line, you know, that
okay.
just...
Like people not appreciating the genius that is him.
Seriously, he was Max Headroom back in the late 80s when MTV first started. He had a show for this character called Max Headroom. It was like a robot in a TV, and it was really weird, but very popular on MTV back when it first started.
Back when they had music.
Back when they had music, yes. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, his character got so popular that he was in commercials and different things as Max Headroom, and so I was really disappointed that he just didn't have a whole lot of people there in line for him. All these other Power Rangers and stupid people had long lines.
I will never understand why people want the autograph of the original Green Ranger. It's just like that show was good for children back in the day, but it wasn't anything special. Like I'm not like, oh my god, it's the guy that played Tommy.
That's just how it is. So,
to me, it's just like him holding on to the few straws of being famous he has left.
Well, I gotta say, you know, I'm not a fan of Power Rangers, but all the more power to you guys, because you know all the stuff that I am a fan of, I really appreciate, and I just hope that people don't say, well, why did we have that fandom there or this fandom there? Because that's what Comic-Con and FanX is all about, is everybody's different fandoms.
Except the Vine guys. I don't think they belong to there. The Fam Tour.
I don't understand the Fam Tour. Yeah, all that
has
garbage.
Nothing to do with Comic-Con at all in any way, shape, or form.
That would be more of a FanX thing, I would think, because FanX is more of a broad spectrum of things. I mean, they had Dancing with the Stars people there.
Yeah, I don't
So
understand that.
that's FanX is more of a broad spectrum, whereas Comic-Con is narrow.
Nerdier.
Yeah.
That's why Saturday sucked, by the way, if you guys were wondering, because all of those preteen girls bought tickets for the Fam Tour.
Well, can't help that. So.
That's a screaming too.
But,
that was
oh man! Right before we left, there was tons of screaming. I could not believe it. But Friday was good. Friday was the best day, and I wish my biggest complaint about Comic-Con is that they do all these different panels and forums and that, but every single one is different. They don't ever repeat anything from day to day.
Yeah.
So if you miss something one day, you've missed it, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because I would have rather have gone on the floor on Friday and then done panels on Saturday.
The only thing I thought, and I'm sure most people thought that was bad about Comic-Con, was the line on Thursday.
See, and I was fortunate enough to miss that.
We actually did the pre-registration, everything as well, but Jeannie didn't. So we had to wait in line with her for
3 hours.
3 hours. And then once you get inside, it was another hour and a half wait. And so there were people who bought Thursday passes that never made it in.
See, that's
My sister almost.
they're into this 2 years now. They need to think about stuff, because even the pre-registration, where we got pre-registered at, that was a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
45 minutes in line there, yeah.
Well, it was like they just told the people a little while before they were going to do it that, okay, go and do this for us. And so they were very unorganized at that.
Oh, did you hear about the food thing? The reason they did it on Thursday, not Friday or Saturday?
What food thing?
Not letting food in. At the door, they were saying if you have this is obviously water. Even if it's not open, it goes in the trash. You can't have it in there.
Even if it's empty.
Period. You can't have it. And so they were actually full out 100% nothing. So breast milk that was in bottles, they said dump it or you're not coming in.
Wow.
People with diabetes who had
granola bars,
special food for the diabetes, they said throw it away or you're not going in.
See, and we didn't even get searched for that kind of stuff.
They were, if you had a bag, they were supposed to stop you at the door and,
Not Friday.
No, it was just Thursday. Because they got such negative reviews for Thursday that they changed a lot by the next day.
Yeah, alright, so second year in, okay, it's forgivable to me. You've only done this twice now, although if you want to get technical, three times now because of FanX.
Wasn't it FantasyCon by Dan Farr as well?
I don't think so.
I thought it was.
I don't think so. I think that was a different company. I'm not positive, but
whichever one of us is wrong gets a staple.
Let's just say that it's 3 times now, for sure. You need to start getting your stuff together. I mean, now you're coming up on a possible another FanX, which I'm sure is going to happen. So they need to start learning from their past mistakes and get things going.
They haven't announced it yet, but I think it'll happen too.
I'm positive it will. I mean, it was big this last year. I don't see why they wouldn't. Although, I think we got to be careful because I think we're going to be oversaturated and people are going to start not wanting to go. So, so Friday was good. The panels that we went to one for a podcast that I really like called the Geek Show Podcast. That was really funny. It was awesome. It's hosted by a local DJ from X96, Kerry Jackson, and a bunch of his friends, and they were all funny. So it was good because it was the first time that I've seen them live, and like I say, I listen to them every week, so I get a lot of my geek info from them actually.
I'm not a fan of X96. I can't comment on that.
Even if you're not a fan of X96, I'd say give the Geek Show Podcast a try.
Actually, and my problem with X96 is their comic books. When they talk about movies and comics, I don't like their opinions very much.
Well, you don't have to agree with their opinions, because half the movies that they... whenever they bring a movie critic in, like they used to have Jeff Weiss before he
I remember that.
he unfortunately died, he would always come in and a lot of the movies that he would give 1 to 2 stars to, and so they're on the crappier end, I would think were great.
Well, the only thing that bothered me was they were just so over the top being equal rights. Because, like, for Daredevil, they said Michael Clark Duncan did the Kingpin better than any white guy could have. And it's like, that's a really bold statement considering we've never had a live-action Kingpin played by a white guy.
Yeah.
And it's little things like that bother me with it. That's why I'm just like, I mean, Michael Clark Duncan was good. He was good.
Speaking of Michael Clark Duncan, did you see the guy?
I did. The guy dressed as Michael Clark Duncan's character from The Green Mile. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
He even had the little mouse.
I know, it was funny. So, but other than that, I did not get done with checking out all the booths. Within 2 days, because the first day we ended up missing some of our panels that we wanted to go to, and then we ended up doing interviews. But in between, we tried to hit the floor a little bit, and I didn't even get through half of the booths that I wanted to go see. Saturday, it was basically just going with the flow of traffic.
Yep.
So
you should try getting through that wearing wings. It doesn't work.
oh, I can believe it. I can believe it. Everybody, I think that we did it right, where we dressed up on Friday, and then went plain clothed on Saturday. I think that was the way to go, is to go on the least busy day and dress up, and then the busy day just go and
all I learned is don't wear wings.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, Friday as we were walking in, there was a girl wearing like fairy wings, and she just had this attitude, but we laughed because as she was walking around, she's like, if I hit somebody with my wings, I am not sorry. And she said it exactly like that. So
I'm not sorry.
So like during the day, I use that as kind of a running joke, and Katie would be like, you just smacked that person in the throat, and I just like, I'm not sorry.
So, well, you guys got anything else to add to about Comic-Con?
Not really. Overall, great experience. If you haven't been, I would recommend it.
I definitely recommend it too. It's going to be a yearly thing. I will probably go to FanX once and see how it is before I decide if I'm going to do that more. But Comic-Con, I'm going to keep going to. I think as we go, we're just going to have to learn how we want to go and do it. So, like I say, last year we only went 1 day. This year we went 2. And this year we took the babies for that second day, and we know that we got to do it. Sorry, my phone's going off, folks. But we know that we've got to do it different next year to make it a more pleasurable experience for us.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why we didn't take Sora this year, because as much as he says he has a good time because he doesn't want to get taken home, he didn't have fun.
Yeah.
He got bored. Too many people.
Yeah.
I believe it. So. The one thing, I was going to take the camera with me Saturday, and I took it with me.
How long has that camera been there?
Was it filmed?
Yeah, wow. I took it with me because I was planning on doing some more interviews Saturday, but they didn't pan out. But I was planning on just doing some crowd shots and shooting as we were walking around, and I totally spaced it off. I was so mad. I got home and I was like, I forgot to take my camera. Because I was gonna do some of those shots that people do where they're walking through the crowd with the music, and it just didn't happen. So, but if we want to talk about Comic-Con some more, we can do that next show. But I think we're gonna wrap it up. So I do have some plugs. So we're gonna start doing a contest. I don't know how often we'll do it, but we'll do it every so often. This contest that we're going to start is for the people that share our video on their Facebook page. We're doing a contest for the most likes from the share. So if you get a ton of likes on our video on your web or on your Facebook page, then we're going to send you the CD from Maverick and the Sweetheart Rebellion. They're a local band. They unfortunately are broke up now, but the lead singer is still trying to produce some music. So this is a great CD, and so we'll send it to you guys. And the way that the contest is going to go is, like I said, you need to share our link on your Facebook page, and then if you get the most likes, regardless of how many likes you get, take a picture of it and send it to me at dutchaaron@hotmail.com. I'll put that address up at the end of the show so that you can see it again. But you send me a picture of your likes, and whoever has the most likes will send this CD out to you. Like I said, we'll be doing it over the next little while, and possibly be changing up our prizes. I've got some special things coming up for me personally, which will help add to our prizes.
Gonna give away an Xbox One.
What?
Oh, we're not doing that. Okay, well, we'll discuss it further.
I guess I'll be getting a lot of my friends to like my share. Then I need an Xbox One. So.
Can I throw something in with that?
Sure. If you want. Otherwise, we can save it for another prize.
Well, I can keep adding to it.
All right. Well, just so that you guys know, this contest will end by next Sunday at let's say at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
We'll end the contest at 7 o'clock because that's about the time that we do the show, and so then by Monday, hopefully late Sunday night, but possibly Monday, I'll let whoever wins know via email, and then I'll get your details from you then on how to get this CD to you. So go ahead if you want to add to it.
I was just gonna throw in a free hour session in the float spa.
Wow, it's a big prize. So definitely share it, get a bunch of likes for it, and we'll appreciate it.
And where's that flow spa at?
Inspirations Day Spa in Layton.
I'm so good at plugging.
Yes.
Plug.
A couple other things that I do want to plug. Paparazzi by Tiffany. Look it up on Facebook. You can contact her at paparazzi.tiffm, that's TIFFM, @gmail.com. You can also look up paparazziaccessories.com/27425, and that's how you can get a hold of her. Tiffany is my wife, so if you guys need to get a hold of her, you can get a hold of her through me also. Also, check out Odd Reality Radio. You can find them on Stitcher, on iTunes, and there's another podcasting service that I can't remember right now, but you can also find them on the web at oddrealityradio.com. Look them up on Facebook, and they are an interesting podcast. Some of their reviews are out there. Also, if you're going to listen to them, make sure that that it's safe, because they drop the F-bomb quite a bit. So, last plug, look on Amazon.com for Where the Blacktop Ends. It's written by John Mizell. It's kind of a fictionalized story about his life as he grew up and went through the Vietnam War. You can find it on Facebook, Where the Blacktop Ends. And like I said, I'll be putting up links to all this stuff at the end of the show. So stay tuned till the very end if you need to check out the links. And I think that's going to be it for me, unless you guys got something else you want to add.
I got nothing.
All right.
I think we're good.
Okay, we'll catch you next time. This has been Aaron.
And Dustin.
And Katie.
We'll see you later.
What are you...